fearless pioneer.
Yo, what's going on guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise of the War video. Today guys, just a server update. I haven't been covering the server much, I've just been so busy. Obviously the Christmas holidays, New Year and everything. So I thought I'd give you an update of what's happening in my season. So yeah, we played our Season 3 replay. Initially about 15 of us went into the server alone, and then we just made a group from there and a lot of people joined us. And yeah, we're playing Lothlorien. We're doing quite well. It's a pretty fun mixed server. Like, it's not fully dominated, as you'll see from the map soon. There's quite a few interesting things happening, some alliances and stuff like that now that UFs aren't in. So yeah, we're going to have a look at the map, go over it, show you what's been happening and things, and yeah, just talk you through it. So, it's a pretty diverse looking map, as you can see. So, you can see there's been a lot of like big alliances and stuff like that and factions. So you can see like the big ones, like you got Arnor, Lindon, Gondor. So like it all initially started off like we were like fighting like Isengard, and Isengard's been taken over quite a lot now. But Arnor came down, has been battling them a lot. We initially, we ended up coming down. We first were fighting, like, we first started off fighting Rohan and that, but they fell off quite a fair bit. And then we came down and we ended up fighting Mordor, as you can see here. And we ended up taking Barad-dûr and stuff like that. And we helped out Gondor. And since then, Gondor has gone through and taken, and they've worked their way up a lot. But then things have changed. Now Mordor, have a pretty good like friendship with us, and they're working with us, and we're currently fighting the dwarves with them. Arnor seem to have moved up quite a lot as well. So I'm not sure what's going on with like Lindon and Arnor and stuff like that. Like, a lot of people seem to be getting on the right kind of page at the moment. Like, we haven't had too much interaction with Lindon or Arnor. We did have a little bit of interaction with them, like, they came through and we let them take the Undeeps and stuff. We're getting towards a point where there's going to be a big battle for the ring soon. But yeah, where I'm currently battling, there's, it's us and Mordor. We're trying to help Mordor out so they can go up and try fight for Erebor and things. And then I think we're going to turn ourselves elsewhere for some more battling and stuff. There's probably going to be a big battle for the ring pretty soon as well. Ourselves and Arnor are in there at the moment, so I think we might have a big all-out war for this pretty soon. It'll be pretty fun. Not sure what's going on with Lindon at the moment. Isengard did hold this area recently, but Lindon came in and took that. And as you can see by the battle pins, it looks like Isengard is both battling Arnor and Lindon at the moment. So Arnor and Lindon have been getting along good, so they're kind of like working as a team. We've worked together really well with like Gondor and stuff like that, so we've got some good things like that. Ruin is still hanging in there with one, but they're pretty much unheard of. And Mordor, yeah, they're doing not too bad. Rohan's pretty much dead, so Ruin and Rohan are pretty much like dormant. Like, they're just battling on a little bit. I don't think they're going to have any capitals by the end of it. I think Mordor are going to try take Erebor with our help. But yeah, like, we'll go to that battle zone now. That's where I'm currently fighting and stuff at the moment. We're just helping out. The dwarves have been pushing back quite a lot. Mordor had a really big build-up of forts here, but the dwarves have come through and smashed it down quite a lot. So we'll have to see what happens there. We don't have any war or anything like that at the moment. I've just been getting into a lot of PvP, leveling up my main army and stuff. I did make some changes. So as you can see, my lineup has now changed a little bit. So instead of having a Isildur at the front now, and you'll see there's no tier 4 there either. I'm not using any tier 4 at the moment. So I've currently got Dane at the front, then Bjorn, then Isildur, then my Gandalf the White. I haven't changed any skilling or anything like that. I have changed the troops around a bit, as you can see. I've put some dwarves on my Dane, and then I've got bow knights on Bjorn. They're really good. I really like the bow knights now, just because their new skill, Hail of Arrows, it gives a 30% chance to increase the next instant of damage by 30%. So they're really good. I like them more than the March Wardens. in my particular setup. I did try mix it up and like add different troops, but the sharpshooters are just the best for a seal door at the moment. I wish I had some squad knights there. That would be fantastic. But yeah, overall, like from some of the battles and that I have, like my Dana's doing significantly more damage. So if you remember my older reports, I was getting about 100,000 and about 90,000 here. As you can see, I'm getting a lot higher average damage and stuff. Like I was doing 139,000 in that report. This report here did 152,000. I know I'm quite higher level and stuff like that, but it gives you an idea. Like see here, I only did like 90,000. I guess it more depends on what troops you verse as well with the HP. Like I feel like if I verse Mumakil or something like that, I'd get like 200,000 damage with Dane. So I really do feel it works on how much HP the troops have and stuff like that. But yeah, we're fighting at the moment. I've been trying and testing out some new setups. So I got this new setup at the moment. The troops are actually incorrect at the moment. Just I had them because I was trying out Gilgalad in there before and trying out and seeing if his like avoidance and that worked pretty good. So this is not the ideal. Ideally I'd probably be running the dwarf mounted unit here, and then here I'd probably be using like catters or something like that, like some sort of manish unit or stuff like that with some good HP, or even bow knights. Otherwise yeah, I've just got them at the moment. But I did get into a battle with that recently, which I'll show you the report for that. It was not too bad for my first fight. I'll show you. So it was just here. We actually did win it. So I was 41, 41, 40, 40. And we got into a battle against this guy that had a couple of the commanders that we have. So he had Gimli and Gandalf the Grey. And as you can see, we did quite well. Obviously I had all the tier 4s. I didn't really want to use those, but that's how it worked. But yeah, we had a pretty good solid report there. We did 300,000 damage to my 170,000. So yeah, this is a pretty solid build. Like I'm finding Aragorn pretty decent. He's doing quite decent damage. As well as Gimli is doing quite well. And yeah, I've just been recycling using the same kind of gear and stuff like that. So I do need to make a couple of... But yeah, overall I think this is a pretty good build and setup. Yeah, and my main army is just fighting and that. Just trying to level back up in a moment so I can get into some more battles and that. But yeah, that's pretty much what's been happening, guys. Just a quick update on my server and things like that and what I've been up to. Alright guys, well I'm going to wrap up the video there. So until next time, peace out, EJ's out. I'll catch you guys later. See yous.
Of the EJU.